Peter Greste, Al-Jazeera journalist freed by Egypt. Jailed Al-Jazeera journalist Peter Greste has been deported from Egypt, state media say, and is flying to Cyprus. The Australian ex-BBC correspondent was arrested in December 2013 and imprisoned last June on charges that included spreading false news. He was jailed with two other Al-Jazeera men, Mohammed Fahmy and Badr Mohammed. Presidential sources said Mr. Fahmy would be deported to Canada after his dual Egyptian nationality was dropped. All the defendants denied the charges against them and said their trial was a sham. They were accused of collaborating with the banned Muslim Brotherhood after the overthrow of President Mohamed Morsi by the military in 2013. The three men said they were simply reporting the news. Al-Jazeera tweeted that it welcomed Peter Greste's release and demanded Mr. Fahmy and Mr. Badr be freed. Mostfaswag, acting director general of Al-Jazeera Media Network, said in a statement, "We're pleased for Peter and his family that they are to be reunited. It has been an incredible and unjustifiable ordeal for them, and they have coped with incredible dignity. We will not rest until Badr and Mohammed also regain their freedom. The Egyptian authorities have it in their power to finish this properly today, and that is exactly what they must do." International Campaign Egyptian President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi had said in November he was considering the possibility of granting pardons to the two foreign Al-Jazeera journalists. He had earlier signed the decree on repatriating foreign prisoners. Then in January, Egypt's top court ordered the retrial of all three men. A statement by the Egyptian Interior Ministry said it had been decided to extradite Australian journalist Peter Greste to his country today, February 1, 2015. After the Cabinet's approval, in enforcement of the Presidential Decree No. 140 for the year 2014 regarding the rulings on extraditing defendants and deporting the convicts. An official told Associated Press the release had been coordinated with the Australian Embassy in Cairo. Cairo airport officials reported that Mr. Greste had left on a plane for Cyprus at about 1600 hours GMT. The BBC's Sarla Garin in Cairo says Egyptian law requires those deported under these circumstances to either finish their sentence in their home country or be put on trial again there, and it is unclear whether the Australian authorities have agreed to that timeline. Journalists' detention December 29, 2013, Peter Greste and Mohammed Fahmy arrested in police raid on Cairo's Marriott Hotel. Badr Mohammed later arrested at home January 29, 2014. 20 people including the three journalists referred to trial, charged with spreading false news, belonging to a terrorist organization and operating without a permit. February 22, first court appearance of the three journalists June 23, defendants sentenced to 7 years, with Badr Mohammed receiving an additional 3 years. November 12, President Sisi signs decree allowing repatriation of foreign prisoners. January 1, 2015, highest court orders retrial, but the three journalists not allowed bail. How journalists were jailed in Egypt or the jailed journalists. Line Mostfaswag, acting director general of Al-Jazeera Media Network said, "We're pleased for Peter and his family that they are to be reunited. It has been an incredible and unjustifiable ordeal for them, and they have coped with incredible dignity." But he added, "We will not rest until Badr and Mohammed also regain their freedom. The Egyptian authorities have it in their power to finish this properly today, and that is exactly what they must do." There has been a huge international campaign to try to secure the release of the reporters. Mr. Fahmy holds Egyptian and Canadian citizenship and was Al-Jazeera's Cairo bureau chief. His fiancée, Marwa Omara, quoted by Reuters, said she was hopeful he would also soon be released and deported to Canada. Mr. Mohammed, a producer, is an Egyptian national. Mr. Greste and Mr. Fahmy were sentenced to 7 years, while Mr. Mohammed is serving 10. The case has caused tension between Egypt and Qatar, where Al-Jazeera is based, although ties between the nations have improved recently.